We all use AI every single day, right? But have you ever stopped to think about what's actually running under the hood? Well, today we're going beyond the surface to look at the very core of enterprise-grade AI.
So you're definitely familiar with Google's AI. But what if you could stop just using it and start building with it? That shift in thinking, well, it changes everything.
You've probably seen it pop up in Google Docs, helping you draft an email or punch up a report. It's a fantastic little writing assistant.
And you've almost certainly used it here, in Sheets, to help organize and make sense of some really complex data. Look, these are powerful pre-built tools, but they are just the tip of the iceberg. So how do you actually make that leap from being a user to being a builder? The answer is Vertex AI. And you gotta understand, this isn't another app. It's the engine, it's the foundation that lets you build your own custom AI solutions.
So what is it really? Vertex AI is a unified platform. Think of it less like a finished car you just get in and drive, and more like a high-performance engine room, where you have all the parts to build the exact vehicle your business needs to win. And it handles the entire life cycle. You can build out your initial idea, tune it for your specific industry, and then deploy it right into your applications, all from one central place. It's the whole shebang.
Okay, this is where it gets really, really powerful. Having an AI engine is great, but how do you use it to build a true competitive advantage that nobody else can copy? Well, you make it uniquely yours.
And that breaks down into two core concepts that you need to know: grounding and fine-tuning. Let's take a quick look at what each of these actually means for your business.
First up, grounding. This is how you make sure your AI is telling the truth. And not just any truth, your company's truth. By securely connecting the AI to your internal, private data, the answers you get are way more accurate and relevant to how you actually operate. So how does that work? Well, a tool like Agent Builder uses a really clever technique you might have heard of called RAG. That stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. All that really means is your AI can retrieve info from your own documents before it generates an answer. It's like giving it an open book test, where the textbook is your company's entire knowledge base.
All right, next up is fine-tuning. Now, if grounding makes the AI an expert on your company, then fine-tuning makes it a specialist in your entire industry. You're basically teaching a really smart general model to speak the unique language and understand the tricky processes of your specific field.
The best way to think about it is like this. You start with the incredible, broad power of a model like Gemini, and then you sharpen it. You train it until it becomes this highly tuned specialist for exactly what you need it to do.
But what if you need a different kind of tool for a different kind of job? See, this platform isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. It's built on one core idea: the power of choice.
And when we say choice, we really, really mean it. We're talking about access to more than 200 different foundation models. That's a huge number.
This means you get access to Google's own cutting-edge models like Gemini, the best open-source options out there like Llama, and even top-tier partner models like Anthropic's Claude. The point is, you can always pick the absolute best tool for the job, period.
So let's put it all together. You've got this custom foundation, you've grounded it in your own private data, you've fine-tuned it to be an industry expert, and you have this incredible power of choice. You're not just building an AI app anymore. You are building a distinct, powerful, competitive advantage.
It really all comes down to this one powerful idea. Vertex AI is the platform that lets you take all of Google's amazing AI research and truly make it yours. Of course, knowing all this leads to the next big question, doesn't it? You have access to the engine, you have all the best parts, but how do you actually drive it to get the best possible performance? We'll dig into that in our next explainer.